Be careful. Be careful. Be careful of the things that you say, things that you mentioned about you not having. Be careful. That's the topic of today's video. I'm going to try to squeeze it all in the title of this YouTube video. All the way up to this point where I said I'm going to try to squeeze it all into the topic of this YouTube video. Title of this YouTube video. My name's Ayin. That's the topic of today's discussion. What I'm really talking about is, and it's made me think about with myself when I've thought about situations, especially when it's talking about me and my family, where I'm really being appreciative of the things that have been provided, the time, the energy that's been put into things. I'm so appreciative of that. Not everybody that's around me or have been around me can say the same things from their part. What I'm basically saying is you got some ungrateful people, right? When you're dealing with those ungrateful people, those negative situations, it can feel like it's stealing your shine. It can be where it grates on your nerves so bad and it hits home so hard, it feels like it's overshadowing the good. It can really bring you down. It can really hurt. Those punches, they hit hard. I don't know how many other people, how many sayings and poems and quotes and literature that you could read where it's just talking about basically trying to focus on that good, which that's fine and good. You don't want to do it to the point where you're being thinking in a surrealistic way where it's just all positive. If I just think positive and just leave the negative stuff up on the side, my life will just go positive and nothing will ever be wrong. Because that's a surreal, unrealistic way of thinking. You're going to have things that happen. What I'm talking about on hitting it home is, and I know it's easier said than done, when you're saying, man, don't let those negative experiences overshadow the bad. I'm really getting ready to give you a literal sense of what I'm talking about here. When I'm talking about those ungrateful people, ungrateful situations up off in my life that really hit home, and the things that they said, they punched hard and it's hurt. It can make you hurt to the point to where when you cry out, you talk about these situations so hard, and you can start to oversimplify, you can start to generalize in these statements, and it can really leave a bitter taste in your mouth. And if you're not careful, and you're not trying to be careful about what you say and what you do, you can offend the people who are providing. You can run off those that have been assistance to you. You can come off like the very situations that you detest. You can come off as ungrateful, unappreciative. Think about it this way. I know I have. There's certain titles and roles of people in your life that, because of the title and the role that they have, or the label that they may have on whatever it is in your life, you would just expect them to do certain things. Because there's roles that come with those labels, those positions. It's a position that you have to play. I guess you don't have to. You can just be sorry at that position. But it's just expected. You'll find that you have people that fall short. I mean, well, we all fall short because we're imperfect. But I'm talking about like really fall short, like putting little to no effort towards those roles or those positions. But they still want those labels, and they still want all of the things that they think should come with that title and the position that they hold. And remember what I said about hitting hard and coming back and making you feel that certain type of way? You can start to internalize that and start to voice how you're feeling to others, because remember, you got people in your circle that do provide, and they do pick up the slack where those others may falter. And you can start to generalize, and you may start to offend some of the people in your circle. I don't get any help. Man, I'm doing this on my own. The list goes on and on and on of the negative comments that you can make. Think about it. You're not doing it on your own. You're not, whatever, end part of that sentence that you want to put on there, tack on the end of that, you're not doing it because you have other people in your circle that's filling those positions. They might not have that label or that title of the other person that's defaulting on their position, but you're getting aid and assistance in some way. What I'm talking about you may start to offend those people. You have people that are doing things for you and they're just like, man, what am I? Nobody? I've been doing and I've not looked for anything in return. And now nobody's doing anything for you, I ain't. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying be careful. You can come off like, I'm repeating it, being redundant for what I just said about 3.5, 4 minutes ago. You can be just like those people that you're complaining about. That's what I'm talking about with this video. Words, they're powerful. I'm in the video there. Did you think on that? My name's Ayin. That's the topic of today's discussion. Follow me on all the social media, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Obviously, this is where I'm hosting my videos at. Check out the book that I've written, Ayin Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. I'll leave a link in the description box. Until next time, stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. I'm Ayin. You have a good one.